What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Monday morning here. We are drying off cows to get the day started. Generally we do that Tuesdays and Fridays, but weather's kind of crappy this morning, so while it dries out, we're going to hammer on drying some cows off. The way we do it is we go around each pen, we mark them, we sort them out, and we get them to the parlor first. So it's just one group of cows to get dried off and treated. Then we can take them up to our dry cow barn and then start milking. So we start milking half hour early and get the first group of cows out that we're going to dry off. So that's what we're doing right here right now. The disc is out running. It's a little tacky, but we figured we'd get that first pass made so they can get to picking stones and we could try to get a jump on the day. It's going to be an early day for us. My daughter's showing cows tonight at the county fair for the first time, so a bunch of us are going to get out of here a little bit early, around 2:30, 3 o'clock, to go up to the fair and watch her show a cow. So super excited about that. But if you guys haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, follow along here. We'll see what the day brings. See if this weather dries out a little bit. See if the sun wants to come out. Right now it's kind of a cloudy overcast. We did get a little bit of rain around 2 a.m. this morning. Not a lot, but a little. So we'll see how it goes. Look at this girl. She's not sure what's going on. She's not used to getting milked yet. One of the ones to get dried off. So, yeah. Anyways, follow along here, guys. All right, the guys are gonna get them treated up. They got to get milked out first. Then we give them a tube of Orbenson DC into each teat, and then we use a tube of Orbiseal into each teat to seal it off, just so it doesn't allow any bacteria to get into their udder while they're dry. Yeah, before we do that, every teat gets cleaned with an alcohol pad. Those of you guys who milk cows know that, but just sharing the routine here. So I'm running up to our dry cow barn, just gonna get the gates set up, so once they're done, they can come out and go on vacation here. So I gotta get the crosswalk gates opened up so they can get across the feed alley here. So for reference, that's the parlor right there. So they're gonna come up this laneway and through here. This is our fresh cow group. Huh. Shane is a little mangled here. All right. Swing this one over. And we got to get these gates set up. So we'll open this one. And this is our close-up pack. So I'll just push these cows to the back, lock them back there, and open the gate up so those cows can come up in and down into our dry cow pen down here, where they will be for 2 months until they get close enough to come in here on the pack. I will open this one up. And there you have it. That's simple. Now we just wait for them to push the cows up. They always get pretty amped up to go up to that barn. Something different, something new. Yeah, look at them taking off running. It's always fun when they put their tail straight up in the air and just go. It's always fun to watch. Forgot to mention earlier, we do also put red leg bands on them when they get dried off, just in case for some reason they were able to get in to the milking group, which should never happen. And in fact, I don't recall it ever happening, but if they were to, we would know they've got antibiotics in their system. We would know, if nothing else, to catch them And once they stripped out the teats, they would realize that it's a dry cow based off the orbicele that would come out. But now, so they'll get acclimated in here. They'll probably run around a bunch. And then in the morning, they'll probably all be standing by the gate wondering why they're not getting milked. But they are on a 2-month vacation. So that's the gist of drying off cows, I suppose. Also, we put green paint on them when we sort them out of the milk cow groups. Makes it so when we're sorting them, it's easier to see. And it also helps me in the mornings when I'm sorting cows that are close to calving out. I'll see a cow real bagged up, but if I see green on her back, it lets me know that she's not close to calving. She's just bagged up because we had just dried her off. So, look at that big ox. That's a big cow. So, yep, one test checked off the list. Guess we'll go see how they're making out in the fields. All right, guys, field conditions are still a little bit tacky. It really should use the afternoon to dry out before we get to drilling. I just went and I hooked up the colomulcher. We haven't used this thing in a few years. The speed disc has done a great job just because it's, the last few years it's been so dry. We haven't had any crumble problems or anything like that, but with conditions a little iffy, we just thought we'd try to get this out and get it used. You know, keep it alive, and it won't hurt the fields at all. It'll probably help to break up the clumps. The spiky wheels do a little better job than that rubber roller wheel on the back of our disc. So, got this hooked up. I'm gonna go get this all greased, and we'll probably run out of time for the day. It's currently 1 o'clock, so I gotta get out of here in an hour. Anyways, but the guys can go out and they can just spend the afternoon and get a couple fields really smoother than you can imagine. Last couple years we've kind of been pushed and rushed. Our new seedings weren't up to par. They were smooth, but they weren't razor smooth. They should be, you know, they should be better than what they were. I guess that's what I'm saying. So we're gonna let them guys get right ahead of us this afternoon, and we'll probably start drilling first thing in the morning, weather pending. For some reason it looks really dry and they've got fields ready and they've got time. They could always hop in the drill and go out and get started at it as well, but I don't foresee that happening. There's lots of rock picking yet to do. So anyways, that's kind of what we're up to. Like I said, I'm gonna go put some grease in this, and we might end up calling it a short day. We'll see what other events come up. Got a couple more cows I gotta help my father-in-law breed. Yeah, but I mean, we're down to our last hour here, so might end up being a short video today, guys, but it is what it is. All right, she is greased up and ready to go. Hopefully she wants to stay intact. The only thing with these Brilliant deals is you got to lift them up on the ends of the rows, where our disc you just leave down, because this is just a bracket with a stub shaft and a bearing. That's all that holds these rollers on. So if you keep it down when you turn, that tension, sometimes those brackets will move just enough and those stubs will slide in, and you know, there's a little bit of slop in these packers just from age. So everything's just loose enough where if you don't do it the way you're supposed to, you'll end up with a set of these rollers either in the field behind you and you won't even notice they're gone, or if it's one of the front sets, it ends up just wedged and wadded up in here. I think the last time we ran it, that happened, but it's all put together here. I don't know if we'll run the teeth. We definitely won't run them all the way down, but maybe have them so they're just kind of scratching. And like I said, more or less just using it to try to break up the crumbles and fill in any little divots. We do have it on our 8330, which I'm gonna wash that back window. That's still dirty from when we were cleaning sand out, and that's unacceptable. So I'm gonna clean that off. The tractor's full of fuel. This is all greased. All the teeth are there, so should be good. I did notice the electric plug is gone. So that's a project that I probably won't get to because we only use this thing once every 2 or 3 years. And we're only going a mile down the road. But I suppose if it was a rainy day and this was still hooked up, we could probably get that, throw a new plug on that just to be safe. I mean, it's also missing the lights on that side. So I suppose maybe it's a bigger project than it's worth. But yeah, just kind of looking over this. Like I said, it's kind of cool when something's been sitting for a few years, you get it back out, bring it back to life for a little while. So yeah, that's the plan, I guess. All right, there goes Grandpa. He's gonna head out with that a couple hours. I guess he's gonna come down to the fair too and watch the show. So it should be good. That makes you feel a little better that everyone's gonna quit a little bit early and come on down to the fair. So in the meantime, they'll have at least one field ahead of me, probably 25 acres ahead of me for tomorrow. So hell yeah. The construction crew is hard at work. They're working on taking that bottom wall out of there. You can see they started, they took the bulldozer and they pushed and built that dam up a little bit. They're gonna keep doing that as they go. But in the meantime, they got 2 off-road trucks keeping that excavator's arm swinging there, trying to rip that out. There's a lot more dirt in that wall than you would think. So they're hammering down on that. It's good to see that finally start to come together over there. Well guys, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. So we just got that feed truck loaded up and everyone's gonna shut her down here in the next half hour or so and head over to the fair. So we're gonna call it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was kind of a short one, but it is what it is. Tomorrow we're gonna be rocking and rolling in that drill, hopefully first thing. So we'll be sure to get that on tape and throw it up here for you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.